What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday's slate was a bit of a split for us. We ended up going 2 for 2 on the official plays, so basically that's 2 for 4. That's a 50% clip. Not the desired outcome that we're looking for. When you're in the middle of a strong run like we've been on lately, those break-even nights can feel a little frustrating, especially when a couple of props were on the right side of the edge. But that's the part of the process, again, when it comes to player props. Not every slate is going to be a sweep, and sometimes the numbers just don't fall your way. The key thing is just sticking to the same research process that we've been doing, trusting the matchups, and continuing to put ourselves in the best position long term. So that's exactly why we're going to do it again today. Just a quick reset. I've got another slate, really strong spots on the board that I feel after diving into the numbers and the data. So I've got 3 plays today. Before we jump into the first pick, do me a quick favor and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss these videos when they drop. I'm one of the first people posting these breakdowns every day, so you can get all of the stats analysis and matchup insights you need to know before the games tip off. So before we dive into the first play, we are just going to cover one of the special offers going on. So if you're not taking advantage of this promo on Better, you're totally missing out. You're honestly leaving money on the table. There's no question about it. Right now they're running a limited time offer for up to $200 in no sweat entries, okay? So that means you can get 2 anytime tokens worth up to $100 each. So if your entry loses, you can get that bonus back and run it again. Right, yeah, you'll just do it over again, right? They'll give you a do-over. So all you have to do is scan the QR code that you see here on my screen. If that doesn't work, just download the app through the App Store or the Google Play Store, and you scan my code +1. You use my code +1. That's PLUS1 to take advantage, and you'll unlock that promo. And if you sign up using my code, it gets better. If you send me proof via text to the phone number that you see here on the screen, you'll get free access, VIP access to my winnable group. That's where I post my full betting card every day, detailed write-ups, and an explanation as to why, and you'll get it sent straight to your phone as a text alert. That way you don't have to wait before game time, that way you don't have to wait until game time. By that point, the line has already moved and the value is not there. So we want to be quick. Real quick, if you're already using Better, so that takes care of Better, but if you're already using Better, you can also check out Novig. I really like Novig. They're another platform. Right now, they're running a promo where you can spend just $5. You'll get a free $50 free to bet with just by spending $5, okay? All you have to do is sign up using my promo code PLUSUNIT that you see here on the screen. That's PLUSUNIT, okay? Place a $5 bet, they'll hook you up with free $50 in bets. It's super easy way to build bankroll, guys. Don't leave money on the table like that. Take what's there. But with that being said, just as a recap, if you sign up with Better, you'll get that bonus. If you sign up with Novig, you'll get the bonus, and send me a screenshot via text to get access to my VIP group. And we're going to move into the first play on the board for today, and that is Dominic Barlow. Dominic Barlow with the 76ers on a points, rebounds, and assist number. We're looking at it under 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Dominic, he's pretty consistent at this number. He's hitting it at an 80% clip over the past 4 of the 5 games. If you look at it over the past 10 games, he's hitting that number pretty good at an 80% clip. Again, that's points, rebounds, and assists. They're going against the Cleveland Cavs. Cleveland's front court already kind of controls much of the rebounding share and limits second chance opportunities. He's going against big Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Barlow's path to clearing 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That line is a bit inflated. With usage leaning towards defense, transition play, and situational minutes, this line feels, like I said, inflated. That's why we're going to lock it in. If you look at the numbers against, as far as the Cavs, his opponent, going against opposing centers or basically small forwards, it's even more compelling. making this stat line a lock for me for under 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Dominic Barlow. And then we're going to move to number 2 on the board, which I have as Jalen Wells. Now, this is an interesting one, guys. Here's my slip. I got Jalen Wells at 19.5 points and assists. He's with Memphis. He's going up against the Brooklyn Nets. The numbers have slightly changed on this one, guys. Like I said, these lines can move really fast. Right now it's at over 18.5. But like I said, I was able to lock it in at under 19.5. So if you guys can lock this in at under 19.5, I mean, I think you would be in good shape, because if you look at this over number that outlier currently has it at, it's not good, right? So we want to definitely try and lock that in at under 19.5. If you can't get it on Underdog, Better, or PrizePicks, try and lock it in on Novig. I know they have it. That's why you should use Novig as well, not just one book to do your plays. So that's the importance there. A little bit about Jalen. He operates as a primarily as a 3-and-D forward within Memphis's system. His main responsibilities involve guarding the opposing team's scorer, and that will provide spacing on offense for the Grizzlies' primary creators like Ja Morant. So I think the number is pretty much inflated at the 19 number, which is why the market kind of brought it down to 18.5. But that will lock up, or at least our second pick, if you guys can get it. If not, stay away from it, okay? I don't want you guys trying chasing that. All right, so that locks up the second pick. Moving into the third pick is going to be Kelly Oubre. We've got Kelly Oubre, another 3-and-D type of guy at under 20.5 points and assists. Looking at the numbers here, diving in over the past 5 games, Kelly is hitting that at a 60% clip. With a high or an outlier game against the Hawks, he had 28. Over the past 10 games, Kelly was at 70% at 7 out of 10, which is an even higher clip or percentage. And then over a 20-game stretch, a larger sample size, he's at 70% out of 14 out of 20, where he is not hitting the number. So on average, over 20 games, he's only averaging 17.5 points and assist. It looks like BetMGM has the number at -105, Hard Rock at -105. So we look at Kelly, or as far as his position going against the opposing team, the Cavaliers. So we've got Barlow and also Oubre, both on the Sixers. Some sports books don't allow you to put the same player from the same team on your slip, but it looks like PrizePicks allowed me to do that. But as far as the opposing team, the Cavs, against other small forwards, they're pretty much above average as far as not allowing points or assists. So that's another compelling argument, in my opinion, to lock in Kelly Oubre on the under for 20.5 points and assist. And that should about wrap up my third and final pick for the slate today, guys. Again, just as a recap, if you want to tell my picks Novig or it better, use my code PLUSUNIT for Novig. Send me a screenshot to my phone number, and that way you'll get VIP access for free for 30 days, where you get all of my plays in Winnable. Okay, but that wraps things up for today. And those are the official plays. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys are tailing, fading, what you like versus what you didn't like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. Later.